T-minus 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition, liftoff.
Vehicle is pitching downrange.
Liftoff of Falcon 9, carrying the JCSAT-18 Kacific1 satellite to geostationary transfer orbit. Stage 1 is now in full power. Everything looks nominal. We're now, oh, you heard the call out for throttling
Falcon
down.
9 is supersonic.
We're approaching max Q. This is when the rocket goes through the moment of greatest aerodynamic pressure.
Falcon 9 is experiencing maximum aerodynamic pressure.
Now the next three events that we have coming up will be in rapid succession. Main engine cutoff, stage separation, and second engine start 1. Main engine cutoff, or as you'll hear it called out, MECO, is where all 9 engines of Falcon 9 first stage shut down. You just heard the call out for MVAC engine chill. Again, that's when we're pre-chilling those turbopumps on the second stage. Now, the MECO will be followed by stage separation, or the separation of the first and second stages. Finally, second engine start, where we'll light the Merlin vacuum engine on the second stage and begin to carry the satellite to its targeted orbit. Let's listen in for those. MECO coming up in 20 seconds. So trajectory is looking good. Engine still at full power. On the left-hand side of your screen.
MECO.
Stage separation.
There we go. So there on your screen, as the second engine, as the second stage engine begins to glow a bright orange, we have confirmation
First
there
and second
of
stage are on a
both
nominal
stage, of the
trajectory.
stage separation and second engine start 1. So on the left-hand side of your screen, that you'll see stage 1 as it begins its descent to the drone ship, Of Course I Still Love You. You can actually see the lights of Cape Canaveral there in the background. And then on the right-hand side of your screen, like I said, is the second stage. So we're coming up to fairing deployment. We jettison the fairing to shed any unnecessary weight from the second stage.
Fairing separation is confirmed.
So as you see there, fairing has separated. Again, we are attempting to catch those on our recovery vessels. But we now have confirmation that second stage is performing nominally, and we are looking good so far for today's mission.
Stage 1 FTS has safed.
Stage 1, entry burn startup.
And there's relight of those 3 Merlin vacuum engines. Now, fun fact, JCSAT-14 was actually the first time SpaceX successfully landed a geosynchronous transfer mission on a drone ship. Since then, we've made 43 successful landings between drone ships and on land.
Stage 1, entry burn shutdown.
And we're hoping to make tonight's attempt our 47th successful first stage recovery. So if you're just joining us, the first stage just concluded its entry burn. It's on its way back to Of Course I Still Love You. The second stage is continuing its first engine burn towards a parking orbit.
Seagull 1.
Stage 1, landing leg deploy.
Hearing cheers. Waiting for confirmation. Now, a bunch of things happened there. Secondary engine cutoff number 1 just happened. The spacecraft is in a good parking orbit. And booster 1056 has just recovered it for the 3rd time. This is our 47th successful landing.
There on your screen, you see the deployment of JCSAT-18 Kacific1. I always love watching as the satellite floats away from second stage out into space. Again, this was geostationary transfer orbit. So with that confirmation of deployment, we will bring our webcast to a close. Thanks for tuning in for our liftoff from Cape Canaveral Air Force Station, followed by a successful Stage 1 drone ship landing, and as you just saw, successful satellite deployment.
Thank you to our customer, SKY Perfect JSAT, and to Kacific for entrusting us with today's mission. We also want to give a big thanks to the Air Force's 45th Space Wing for providing range safety, and to the Federal Aviation Administration for licensing today's launch. Now, of course, we also want to thank all of you, our viewers, for tuning in to today's launch. Please follow our website and social media platforms for updates on our next missions and milestones. And until the next time, we hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening.